Durability during your training. So the number one thing is that you show up to that race and you feel prepared, ready, and you are injury and pain free. This training is hard. It's intense. So a couple things about it is we want to make sure we're at most increasing our weekly total running mileage by 3 miles a week. So if last week you ran 10 miles total in all of your training, the most we're going to add is 3. So 13 would be the most you do the next week. The reason we do that is we don't want to overload the joints and the system with the volume of running. On top of all the training, we have to do a lot of recovery. So I have a lot of different recovery methods that I love. I want you to figure out what works best for you, and more than anything is to be consistent. Warm up before your workouts. Take 5 to 10 minutes to do some soft tissue work on a foam roller, on a lacrosse ball, just to give your joints some of that openness. One of the other things I highly recommend is kind of creating a team around you of people that you work with. So I have a physical therapist, I have a sports chiropractor, and I have a massage therapist. I try to see them, at least one of them, once a month so that my body just feels good. Even if I'm not injured, I go to check them out once a month and just say, hey, my back's feeling a little tight. Let's get an adjustment. Let's get some cups on there. Let's get it loosened up. My calves are a little tight. Let's get those massaged out. Doing that proactively. So if you sign up for the 12-week program, I want you to make 4 appointments with your sports chiropractor or your massage therapist or your PT just to get even some manual work done. Also, I'd like you to incorporate some easy stretching throughout the day. I have a 10-minute series that I love. Super simple. You can do that every single day. And then the icing on the cake for me is contrast therapy. So getting in a sauna and a cold plunge. If you don't have access to both of those, I would recommend doing the cold plunge. One, because it's way less time. And it's easy because you could just fill your bathtub up with ice or take a cold shower. That's going to be really good to reset your nervous system in between some of these harder efforts and also decrease inflammation along the way.